Okay, let's rewind. Picture this. I'm a teenager, and suddenly, I'm Allie Dawson. One day I was just Laura, going to auditions, and the next, I was part of this huge thing called Austin and Allie. The show was everything. Bright, loud, full of music and laughter. I got to work with the most amazing people. Ross, Rainey, Callum. We became a family. Every day was a new adventure, a new song, a new ridiculous situation. Being on a Disney Channel show is like being shot out of a glitter cannon. Everything happened so fast. The scripts, the rehearsals, the live audience tapings. It was a whirlwind of pure energy. I remember the first time I stepped onto the Sonic Boom set. It felt so real, like a place I could actually hang out in. And the music. Getting to sing and play piano as Allie was a dream come true for the real-life music nerd that I am. We knew kids and families were watching us every week. That was a huge deal. We wanted to make them laugh, inspire them, and get them dancing in their living rooms. The energy from the live studio audience was electric. 4 seasons of memories, inside jokes, and unforgettable moments. From the first awkward encounter between Austin and Allie to their final duet, it was a journey. The show became a part of my identity, and Allie Dawson became a part of me. It was the most magical experience a girl could ever ask for. Being a Disney star is a unique kind of job. You become a role model, whether you plan to or not. Little kids look up to you. Their parents trust you. It's a big responsibility. I always tried to be my most authentic self, but I was also super aware that I was representing this huge, iconic brand. You're trying to be a normal teenager, but you're also living this very not normal life. The schedule was intense. School on set, memorizing lines, rehearsals, wardrobe fittings, filming. Working for Disney was like the best, most fun, and most demanding internship you could ever imagine. Disney encourages you to explore your talents. For me, that was music. But being a teen star also means you grow up in the public eye. Every fashion choice, every interview, every social media post is seen by a lot of people. I learned to have a thick skin and focus on the positive. It was a crash course in self-confidence. You have to trust your instincts and be true to who you are, even when it feels like a million eyes are on you. All good things must come to an end, right? After 4 incredible seasons, Austin and Allie took its final bow. It wasn't my decision to end the show, but it was time for me to make a big decision of my own. I had to leave the Disney nest. It was scary, but I knew I had to grow. I wanted to make my own music, with my own sound and message. I wanted to explore new acting roles, something more dramatic or complex. Leaving felt like graduating. You're proud, you'll miss your friends, but you know you can't stay in high school forever. I needed to challenge myself and prove I could succeed on my own terms. It wasn't about running away from Disney. It was about running towards something new. It was the end of an era, but also the beginning of everything else. The moment you step away from a huge machine like Disney, it's terrifying. For years, I had a clear path, a schedule, a team, a built-in audience. Suddenly, I was standing on my own. The future was a giant blank page, exciting but nerve-wracking. What if I failed? What if nobody cared about my music? All those what-ifs swirled in my head. It was a huge leap of faith, but the possibilities were endless. I could make any kind of music I wanted. I could audition for any role I wanted. I was in the driver's seat of my own career for the first time. That freedom was intoxicating. I felt a surge of creative energy waiting to be unleashed. One of the biggest challenges was changing people's perceptions. When you're known as a Disney kid, it can be hard for people to see you as anything else. I had to work extra hard to show the industry I was more than just Allie Dawson. Every audition, every songwriting session, every meeting was an opportunity to redefine myself. There were moments of doubt, for sure. Days when I felt lost. But in those moments, I had to remind myself why I started and trust my gut. Hope was my secret weapon. I held on to the hope that my hard work would pay off and that my fans would stick with me. It was a mix of fear and hope, and it fueled me forward. I would have been completely lost without my support system. My family has always been my rock. My mom, my dad, my sister Vanessa. When I was scared, they reminded me to be brave. When I was unsure, they told me to trust myself. Their support was unconditional, and it gave me the strength to keep going. And then there are the fans. They are the most loyal, incredible people in the world. They grew up with me on Austin and Allie, and then they chose to stick around for the next chapter. Seeing their comments and messages, telling me that my new music meant something to them, was the most rewarding feeling. The journey after Disney has been a wild ride. Ups, downs, successes, and learning experiences. I started my own record label. I released my own music, exactly the way I wanted to. I've gotten to act in movies that challenged me in new ways. It hasn't always been easy, but every step has been mine. Every achievement, big or small, feels so earned. I'm building a career that is authentically me, and that is the most empowering feeling in the world. The journey is far from over. I'm still dreaming, still creating, and still hustling. To anyone facing their own scary leap of faith, trust yourself, lean on your people, and embrace the unknown. The next chapter might just be the best one yet.